Hi, I'm Kels, and for the next 5 days, I'm going to be trying 5 days of Japanese meditation. Now, Japanese meditation is influenced by Zen Buddhism and Shinto practices, and it's focusing on mindfulness, simplicity, and a connection with nature. So whether or not you practice religion, I feel like this can be useful for you to apply in your life as well. My goal is to learn from these 5 different practices and see if any of them really make me feel more connected, more mindful, and maybe more peaceful. Good morning. Today we are doing the meditation practice of Zazen. Anyway, seated meditation. The traditional one. They won't all be like this, but I thought we'll start off with the classics. I'm just going to set a timer for 3 minutes and do some deep breathing in silence and solitude. Maybe with some nature noises, because complete silence I'm not ready for yet. Let's see, let's find a Spotify playlist. Nature sounds made for me. That sounds right. That was so fast. Is that really 3 minutes? When did minutes get shorter? I feel like I could meditate longer because my mind did wander a lot. But I tried to bring it back in and focus on my breathing. Maybe noise canceling headphones would have been useful because I can hear the city a little bit. This exercise just made me realize how much I need to quiet my mind, because even a few minutes of just focusing on breathing is so hard, because I can't just focus on breathing. There's so much that goes through my mind. There's a lot of cleaning up gotta do there. I understand why monks devote all their time to focusing on meditation, because it's like a type of intelligence to be that focused, to improve focus. I heard reading improves focus though. That is a type of meditation I am well practiced in, but complete, just focus on not a story, not words, not a show, focusing on breathing. Hello, good evening actually. It's day 2, Kinhin meditation, which is the practice of walking and connecting in nature. And I'm here at a park close by. I'm doing this in the evening because I had to get some work done this morning, which is honestly a nice way to wrap up the work day and just chill out. I see a lot of people walking in this park after work or after school. It's nice when you've been sitting and working all day just to connect with nature. Meditation doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. So I'll just walk around this park and take some deep breaths and watch the sunset. It's amazing that these flowers stay in bloom in winter. Good evening on day 3. As you can see, I didn't even bother with an intro. I just jumped right in and I did some self-care. I have a face mask on right now, and we are doing sumi-e meditation, which is the Japanese practice of ink wash painting, which normally would require mindful preparation of grinding your own ink on inkstone, but I just have my watercolor here. When engaging in sumi-e, many of these paintings are depictions of nature, and it just so happens that the day before I had gone to the Natural Science Museum in Ueno Park and saw a seashell exhibit, so I was inspired by that. And yeah, it's just mindfully focusing on your breathing and the brush strokes. So I really enjoyed this one. This is probably my favorite meditation style. Who knew? Hello! Today is day 3 and we are doing the meditation of Misoji. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Misoji. The purification ritual, usually done in water, and it would be nice to go into the ocean or a lake or waterfall or spring. And I read somewhere that it has to be cold, so I'm gonna take a cold shower. I do this all the time in the summer and I'm used to it. But in the winter, the shower and hot water is my safe space. So this is going to be so painful. And to completely purify, I am also washing my hair with cold water. I heard it's good for you. Good for your hair to wash it in cold water and make it shiny. But that is just... Have y'all ever done cold plunges? Polar plunges? Yeah. Running into the cold ocean is fun sometimes, but like when it's in the comfort of your home and it's supposed to be comforting, this is hard. Okay. This is gonna be so painful. I think I'm gonna cry. It's nighttime. I can't do this in the morning because, yeah, I'm sensitive in the morning, so. I also brush my teeth in the shower. I'm gonna make this long. Not long, but like a decent amount. I don't wanna waste water. I'm turning it to cold all the way. Y'all saw I turned the knob to cold. Why am I feeling this? Okay, I should just go for it. Deep breath. Okay, no. I think I stood there long enough. Good morning, we made it to day 5 and it is Chanoyu, also known as Sado or Chado, meaning the way of tea, or the Japanese tea ceremony, which involves mindfulness, ritual, and presence in every step of preparing and serving matcha. We unfortunately don't have a whisk for the matcha, so I just kind of stir it in the boiling water as best as I can and then add in some oat milk. Now, it is actually so relaxing to prepare a drink in the morning. Today I decided that Ephraim and I would just put aside our technology and just sit with each other and breathe. So it was kind of nice. We ended up having a good conversation here. And I like that this one is done with others and for others. Exploring these different types of meditation has been so much fun. It's probably one of my favorite videos that I've made so far, and that's because this whole video has been about trying to stay present. And ever since my soul care journey started 2 years ago with therapy and getting to know the practices of Jesus and my spirituality, I've seriously been wrestling with trying to keep my mind still, and I even have it tattooed on my left wrist, which says "Be still," and it's originally based off of the verse Psalm 46:10, which is "Be still and know that I am God," and it was to serve as a reminder that I'm not alone and that He is where my joy is. But these past few years, it's been more like Exodus 14:14, which is the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Because no matter how many times I try to serve other idols in my life and how many times that I get addicted to the many pleasures that this world has to offer and come up empty-handed, He is just so loyal to me throughout this whole time. When I'm feeling weary and burdened, He just tilts my chin up and reminds me that the pain and pleasures in this life are temporary, but the peace He has for us is an unwavering Father, and He just holds our fragile and vulnerable hearts in His hands, and He covers our souls in a blanket of His love, kind of like an ever-present warm hug. Meditation is being able to grasp this because it can feel very intangible. It's not something physical we could see and touch. And especially for someone like me with ADHD, I struggle with things that are out of sight, which are very much out of mind for me. I have a million alarms on my phone for that reason. I do these 5-day challenges because they interest me and I need to practice discipline. So practicing mindfulness is really the key. These are things I really want to continue to do every single day. And I love that other cultures practice these things. We can all learn from each other.